Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 17 of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. So last time we got our fusion crafting set up and extended crafting. We're basically just picking up right where we left off last time. So the first thing I'd like to do is get the awakened Draconium seeds. And so for that I think we need 2 crafts of this. So we need to make the crux and obviously the seeds. We need 4 blocks for the seed and a block and an ingot for the crux, I think. And we get 4 per craft, so I think I have everything I need here. I don't think I'll need to automate this because obviously we're going to get the seeds and we'll just let that build up over time. So Draconium goes in the centre. And then Dragon Heart, Grains of Infinity, Dragonstone, 2 Draconic cores. No, 4 Draconic cores and Grains of the End. We'll have to make some extra Wyvern cores, so let's get the Draconic cores crafting right now, since they take a minute or 2. So I think we need 2. We can just pre-craft those. Looks like the first one finished as well, so we'll pick that up for the quest. And then we'll just do this once more. And I think this should be the last time we craft it like this as well. Hold on, what am I missing here? Oh, the charge Draconium, right. I'm wondering, why didn't we get the quest for that actually? Are we gated by something? I think so. Oh, it wants the ingot. Fair enough. Well, we need at least 1 ingot for the crux anyway, so... Anyway, let's find out if we can get the seeds. So it looks like we actually do have enough for the seeds, which I'm kind of surprised about here. Oh, we're missing 1 block? Oh, right, it's in the ME system, right. Yeah, so we actually do have enough for the seeds here, which I'm kind of surprised about. I didn't realise that we'd have enough Insanium, but apparently we do, so I'm not complaining about that. Anyways, we should be able to just craft with... Oh wait, we need the... what is this? Mineralis? Luckily I made one of these earlier on to... I think it was for the other tier 6 seed that I made. It was something that I made in here anyway. Anyway, we need the attuned celestial crystal to make this. And obviously you need the iridescent altar, and we need a block of nether star as well. So we should see the nether star appear in the spectral relay here. Put that down and it should craft. So we also need the crux as well, so... What does this take? Do we have enough? We're just short of Dragon Heart, so I can easily print that off. Anytime now, iridescent altar please. There we go. We can Draconium seeds. And there's the extra Dragon Heart we need. So we should now be able to make the crux. And then we can put this in our cloches. Start making awakened Draconium. So put that in there and the seed on top. And just wait for the 1 to configure the drawer. And we should now see awakened Draconium. Yeah, there we are. We already have 3. So the yield isn't too high. You only get 3 nuggets per 9 essence. And then obviously you need 9 nuggets per ingot. At least if we get it going now, we'll have it built up for later on. I've also made this Wyvern flux capacitor here. It's not really too bad, it's just a Wyvern core and some energy cores. And that holds 64 million RF, and that will charge all of our items in our inventory. It's an upgrade from the thermal expansion one I had before, which I think was only 24 million RF. Anyway, I was looking through some of the late game recipes. Like for example this ultimate ingot, just to see what else we would have to do. And there's a few things that kind of caught my eye that we don't have any way of getting yet. The main one being void metal. So the last time I played this pack, void metal gave me a lot of trouble, because in order to get void metal you have to unlock it through the Thaumcraft research. However, to do that I think you have to spawn some flux rifts. And it took me a long time to do it last time. I'm not sure if there's been any changes since then to make it a bit easier. Or if they've changed the recipes or that. I'm not too sure, so I'm going to take a look at and see what exactly is required for the void metal, because I would like to get that in seed form and start growing that, because we can make the essence seeds. It's just a tier 5, so we should be able to make this no problem. The only thing is we need to make 8 blocks of this, which is quite a bit, and that's 9 ingots each. So I've been playing around with the Enigmatica, and I seem to remember we have to spawn flux rifts in order to get void metal. And before, I don't think these void seeds had a crafting recipe before. It says in the tooltip there, this item has a temporary crafting recipe. I'm not sure why that is, but I have one, and it didn't unlock the void metal recipe. So I think we need the prerequisite, which is to spawn a rift or to get the Crimson Right book. So I'm just going to spawn a rift, and I think the best place to do it is in the Twilight Forest, since I don't really care about that dimension. Alright, so we're in the Twilight Forest. I want to find somewhere that's kind of free from trees, since the flux rifts will spawn at the highest possible Y level. Alright, here looks like a decent enough spot, so I'll mark it with a waypoint. Alright, here goes nothing. Let's see how much mess we can make then. 1300 flux or V in the crucible. Oh wow, look at this. Just empty it all out. I wonder how much it'll take for this to spawn. Oh, we're already at 41. And there's the research. So maybe that unlocks it now? Let the flux build. I think we need to have a rift actually. And then wow, that was quick. Does this complete it now? It does, nice. Right, we got a noodle. Nice. So what's next? So can we get this void metal now? That's really all I'm after. Oh, and it actually destroyed the crucible as well that I've had. I'm just gonna stand here a while and wait till it closes, and then maybe something will happen then. Because I know there's different events that happen when these things close on their own. So maybe I have to wait for that. So I had a quick little look at the wiki, and it says we have to scan the Crimson guys that spawn in the world, and they drop their armor as well as the Crimson Rights book. So I think we have to get one of those. The last time I remember, it literally took me like 3 hours of roaming around deserts to try and find one, so I might be in this for the long run. But I'll come back if I find them. Found one, found one. It was like only like 30 seconds after the last clip, so we got it. That was quick. So now I hope they drop at least some of their armor. Oh nice, we got the Crimson Rights. Nice. And a piece of their armor. So hopefully this unlocks the void metal now. I don't think I'll need to do anything else, but I could be wrong on that. Come on. Well, we actually got 2 of them, so let's scan this and see what we can learn from this. See if it unlocks. Alright, that seems to have unlocked the delving into the Eldritch. So let's complete this, and then I wonder if that gave us warp actually. Probably it did. I should check the sanity checker. And finally I've unlocked the void metal. This took me over an hour. Yeah, over an hour now. I was basically just sitting here doing a bunch of research, basically giving everything that it asked for. And I managed to unlock this Eldritch tab after diving into the Eldritch. And then after this first one, it unlocked the void metal. So I should just be able to make the void seeds and make enough for the void metal seeds. So I'm going to do that, and then we never have to touch this Thaumcraft part again. Although there is still a couple steps left to do in Thaumcraft, unfortunately. Like the void armor, that I'm going to save that till the very end, because yeah, I don't like doing this, and I just don't find Thaumcraft that appealing. So okay, and we've made it. I thought this was going to be maybe a 10-minute detour to get the void metal seed. It turned into 2 hours of just farming and grinding. This takes so many void seeds to make because it's 1-to-1. And the void seeds cost tier 5 crafting seeds, so it's a lot of supremium. And yeah, this took me so long. Anyways, it's done now, and we never have to make void metal like that again. Wow, there it is, void metal. Alright, we'll add it to our insulators here. I always call them isolators, I don't know why. It's insulator, phytogenic insulator. There we go, void metal. Okay, so back on to what we were doing, which is collecting all these tools and the armor. I at least want to try and get the tools today. So these recipes really don't look too bad, to be honest. At least for the Wyvern tier. It's going to require a bit of supremium, but I think we can use the AE system for all this. And I might have to switch my mob duplicator to wither skeletons because I don't have that many skulls. and it'll also help with the Supremium because I can kill a bunch of withers and get some of that. So, alright, so I'm working on the Wyvern tools here. Obviously we have the bow from the quest reward, as I mentioned. And I made the sword. I put in all the recipes for the rest, so I think we can make them all. I should just be able to request them, and we should get them all. What was that? The axe, the pickaxe, the shovel, and I already have the sword. So this might take a minute for it to craft, but yeah, that's the first step done. So the next step is upgrading them to Draconic. So I wonder if we can do this right now. I haven't... I'll need to add this recipe into the carpenter. Right, there's the pattern for it. I'll also add this recipe for awakened Draconium from the essence, because I don't think I have that yet. And I noticed we're also quickly running out of space here, so today might be the day that I add the extra molecular assemblers. Alright, let's see if this Draconic energy core works. I put in the recipe in the interface. So, man, we are burning through so many resources lately with these big Draconic Evolution crafts, but it feels good knowing you have everything automated now, and you can just hit the button and it goes. Kinda wish I designed my base a little bit different so you could see all the automation. I think probably the next pack I play, I'm gonna definitely take a different approach to this. As fun as this has been, yeah, I think I want to build differently because there's some fundamental problems that I've learned with this sort of design of base. But yeah, hopefully it can carry me through to the end of the pack. Alright, and craft completed as well. So we got the energy core. That should be a quest complete as well, I think. There we go. Right, so for these weapons, I'm not going to automate, like fully automate. I'm just going to manually craft this step. So it looks like each one takes an energy core and also a Draconic core, or awakened core, sorry. So I'll have to make a couple of them. And I'll also have to put this awakened core on autocraft because I don't think we've made those yet, have we? No, we haven't made the awakened core yet, so I can put this recipe in the fusion crafting. Alright, there's the recipe for it. I'm not going to make the same mistake last time and trust JEI to import this. Make sure you got the 4 Wyvern cores in there. So it should just be as easy as putting them in this interface and then requesting the awakened core. And we'll do the first one here and then I'll farm up the rest for the rest of the tools. And then I'll upgrade them all to awakened tier. Or Draconic tier, sorry. Oh, but this requires Draconic tier fusion. So we're going to have to upgrade our injectors again. Oh, and I have to set the filter for this as well. Right, that's the filter set. Yeah, I was saying we have to upgrade all the injectors to Draconic, so I think I'll just do that really quick. And then I'll come back when I have the tools. Alright, you know what? I've slept on it and I've had a bit of a change of plan. So instead of going for these tools, I think I want to get the armor instead because that's going to allow us to kill the Chaos Dragon. Or the Chaos Guardian. There's a couple ways to kill him, but I think I'm just going to go the default route, which is the Draconic armor fully upgraded, since we need to make it anyway for the quests. So in order to craft this armor, you're going to need more or less one of each armor type. And I started gathering up all the things I could in here. So in here we have all the helmets, all the chest pieces, all the leggings, and all the boots. And up on these pins here is the ones I'm missing. So this Arctic fur, I got a couple blocks from a quest rewards a while ago that were sitting in my ME system, so I'm just missing the one for that. However, I'm missing the full set of Yeti, which requires a Twilight Forest. So I think, why don't we take a quick trip to the Twilight Forest? I don't suspect it'll take very long, since I'll have the jetpack flight and the OP laser gun. And I believe if they haven't changed the pack, we need to go to the Twilight for a creative gas tank. Yeah, so you need one of each trophy from the Twilight Forest for this master trophy in order to get the creative gas tank. Oh, and also, I added a third tree as well, so this is our third molecular assembler tree, and it's all fully acceleration carded out, so they're super quick. And this gives us quite a bit extra capacity, although I suspect we're going to have to add a fourth as well. Yeah, so all this is all the extra. Anyways, we should now have everything we need for the Twilight, so I guess for the second time today. Let's hit it up. Although the Twilight Forest doesn't allow you to fly, you can still sort of cheese it with the Quantum Suit body armor jetpack, and I'm just using the hang glider that I was using at the start of the game. First step is to get a Raven and to find the map so that we can find all the bosses. Alright, first boss is the Naga. This is usually quite easy. It should spawn once we get close enough here. There we go. If we can actually hit him. But I think we'll need 2 of these because we need one of these trophies to open one of the doors, and you need one for the gas tank. So that's trophy number 1, there we go. Naga number 2. Alright, next up is a Twilight Lich. Yeah, so when he throws the Ender Pearl, you just have to deflect it back and it'll take his health off. Like that. So we're down to half HP, so 3 more Ender Pearls, I think. That's 2. 2 left. And now he should just be 1 shot. Nice. And we got the trophy. Yes, we did. Okay, moving on. Right, next step is the Dark Forest. One quick tip for finding this place is if you take a scanner and scan the stone brick stairs, you just need to look for the circle in the above the trees, and then you can just dig down. So we have to place our Naga trophy on the pedestal here to unlock this portal, or this door. And then you can set your scanner on obsidian, and then you should find a little room like this, and that'll be the boss room. So I think I don't know if we can dig through this now that yeah, we can, now that we've unlocked the area. Excuse me? I thought I heard a sizzle. And yeah, here's the boss room, so it should be fairly simple with this laser gun. And the armor, again. Not much of a challenge. Anyways, we got the trophy here, yes we did. Anyways, moving on. I think next up is the ghast. So we'll find that. I think there's one nearby actually. It's usually in these red forests here, so we're here, maybe? Oh yeah, we're pretty close to this. So we need to go all the way to the top and then one shot the ghast again. Should spawn any minute. I think that's the spawner there for it. There we go. Anyways, the trophy should be in this chest in the middle. Yes it is. We'll take that. Alright, next up is the swamps, and it's time to kill the Ministroom. So I believe this is the entrance. I don't know if we need to... No, I don't think we need the trophy or anything for this. We just have to find the boss room. Alright, I found the boss room. An easy way to find this is setting your scanner on wood fences, and then just look for the 4 corners with the blocked out wood. So now we should be able to just spawn this guy and 2-shot him. And then we'll collect this trophy and move on. Alright, so in order to progress we have to eat one of the stroganoffs that we get from the Minotaur. And now it's off to fight the Hydra. Looks like our noodle's still here from earlier on. It still looks about the same size even. Although maybe it's because it's been unloaded, these chunks. But yeah, that's just going to stay there. So you'll find the Hydra near one of these hills here in the swamps. And this might take a bit longer since they have a bit more HP, but you have to hit their heads. Maybe not, maybe not. He's dying pretty quick. There we go. So I'll get the trophy. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Nice. Alright, so now it's on to the snowy biomes. So I think this is where we can get our Yeti fur for the armor. So all these Yetis drop the pieces that you need for the armor. And I think in the middle we'll get the Alpha Yeti fur. We might need to get a few of these hills in order to get enough, but We don't need that many pieces, it's just well, okay, that was quick. We can also visit the top of the Snow Lich Tower. I don't know if that's her name actually, but yeah, the ice boss in the top of this tower. Somewhere. Is it in this one? Snow Queen, that's the name. And dead. Nice. And there's the trophy as well. So I still have to farm a couple more of the Yetis, and then we have one step left to find the questing ram, which I'm still yet to find, so that might take me a wee bit. Alright, I found the ram. So we have to give this guy each of the coloured wool. I only have a couple on me right now, but I did bring a matter receiver, so let's put this down and then we can go back and collect the remaining. Oh, I did also farm enough to get the Alpha Yeti set here. So I believe I have all the pieces here, so that's the helmet, chest piece, leggings, and boots. Okay, I gathered up all the wool here. Let's get our last trophy from this place. So where did you go? Here you are. So that's red, lime, grey. Last one? No? Am I missing one? Oh no, hold on. Magenta was the one I was missing there. Alright, there we go. The last trophy from the Twilight Forest. I don't think I showed this before, but I did upgrade the Draconic Fusion injectors as well. So we have those ready for when we upgrade. But let's just finish this off by making the Wyvern armour for each piece. So I think I have all the pieces for the boots here, I was just missing the energy core for the centre. So if we put this in the middle. Yeah, there's our Wyvern boots. So that's the first piece. Next up is the leggings. Oh, not that. Two, three, and four. Alright, we're crafting. And there's the leggings done. That's number 2. There's the Wyvern chest. And lastly, the helmet. And the helmet, there we have it. We're now in full set of Wyvern gear. But it doesn't stop there, we need to upgrade to Draconic. However, I think I'll save that for next time, as that requires a bit more crafting. We're going to need to get the ultimate ingot as well, so I think maybe next time we'll start looking at all these materials. I think we can get everything, but there might be a few more steps we have to do. Anyways, this is running a bit long, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.